Hey, you made it.
Hey, yeah, I made it indeed.
You got the password working. What was wrong with it?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I guess it had to be exact, like all uppercase and lowercase. I guess
Yeah.
I missed an uppercase or a lowercase somewhere, and it was like, what's going on?
Oh well. Right. How you doing, Mo? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, just living day by day. How about you?
I'm
Everything
good.
all good?
You seem a lot more fresh than me. It's like half 10 here.
Yeah, it's like 5:30 here, so like or like 5:36, 5:37 around here. So
Yeah.
it's for sure like midday.
Would you be able to give us a bit of background about yourself? How you got into doing what you're doing, how you've managed to
Mhm.
do like four mixtapes and you're only 20? That's ridiculous. Let us
Yeah.
know.
Um, yeah, so as you know, my name is Mo.Entity. I'm a musical artist. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Um, I was born in actually I was born in New York City, Manhattan. I was born in, but I eventually moved to Philadelphia when I was about like two. So
Yeah.
that was a very interesting experience growing up. It's a wonderful city, wonderful people, a lot of influences, a lot of different backgrounds that you can gather together. But like I've always loved music. I've always been like a connoisseur of music. I always just love to listen to music, to give my own opinions, feedback, things of that nature. And so I would say when I was around like 14, 13, like I would say like eighth grade, I would say like middle school
Yeah.
era, I guess. I was doing a lot of like freestyle rap with my cousin. I make a lot of music with him now. His name is Mitsu. He also appeared on the album.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I we did a lot of freestyling here and there, and one day we were just like, why not just make our own music? I've always loved to hear other people's music. Why not try to invest in ourselves and make our own art and to
Yeah.
share with the people, share with the world?
Nice, nice.
That's how that came about.
Your inspiration then growing up, I know you mentioned like J. Cole and others, but is that your biggest one or
I would say I love J. Cole, yeah, but I would say I love Drake, Bryson Tiller. I also love like I don't know, I just love all different types of music. I love alternative music as well. Like I listen to like Paramore. I listen to like rock, like Sleeping with the Sirens, Pierce the Veil, things of that nature. So I love to like dabble on all different types of genres, and I just love music. I appreciate it.
did you just see these guitars and assume?
I mean,
Okay, okay,
so I mean, I
okay.
play a little. I play a little bit too. I kind of like dabble here and there. So like, I just like
Yeah,
I like to broaden my knowledge and just try to like
nice.
be as
You're
efficient as
not
I
just
can.
trying to impress the 33-year-old emo over here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just like it's my passion as like an artist and as like a person that loves music in general. I just love to listen, experience, and be in that vibe for
Yeah.
sure.
And having only heard one of your mixtapes, your most recent, Do This Often,
Mhm.
you talk about how you've got many like different inspirations and styles. Would you say the music that you're doing on Do This Often is similar to your other mixtapes, or is there a bit more variation in terms of genre?
I would say compared to my other mixtapes, it's for sure very different
Yeah.
in just feel in general. A lot of my earlier projects were like in like Jersey Club kind of vibes, like more like dance. I
Yeah.
like upbeat music, but this album it took like a different type of turn in my life. Like it was at a point where like I was kind of just like dealing with a lot of things on my mental. So I had a lot to write about, and I
Yeah.
have like a lot of big inspirations from Philly, like Core, Tour, like a bunch of Philly artists that I listen to. So like those kind of like j gave me an idea, like a feel of like what emotion I want to capture in my
Yeah.
album.
And to me, it feels like you've got quite a bit of almost this, I'd call it, yeah, like boom bap, but also lounge. I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of like this, like you walk into a lobby in a hotel, and it's that kind of lounge piano. being
Yeah,
played.
for sure. It's just like wonderful, beautiful.
Yes, you got that wonderful kind of vibe, and then mixed with like some
Yeah,
of like maybe like the heaviest bass, and then really nice kind of trap beats too. It's
indeed.
a nice combo, and it's done well. You know, when
Thank
making
you.
that
Thank you.
sound, it's great.
Appreciate that.
How do you normally go about creating your music? Does it start with a sample, a beat, just something you like, and then you work from that, or do you start with lyrics and work your way that way?
So for me, I'm kind of like like I said, I always freestyled as a kid. I'm still like a big person on freestyling. So a lot of the music is freestyle. That's usually how it is. It's like I kind of go, I make the music as I go. So like a lot of times, like some of my friends would have beats, or like I'll find some beats, purchase some leases, do whatever I need to do. But
Yeah,
usually when I hear a beat, like I let the emotion take me. I let my like I just like to speak from my heart
yeah,
and convey that in like the best way I can, and just in art. That's it. As simple as that, in art.
yeah. And there were definitely times on the project where I felt like I was kind of connecting with you as the artist. You mentioned uh, the place you were in mentally at the time when making this. Would you like to expand on that a bit more without going into maybe
Yeah,
too much detail at the same
yeah, I feel that. So
time?
I would just say like before this like project even dropped, it was like a little bit, I think it was like it was a sizable gap between that and my last like single. But like between those times I was just like, and even prior before that I have some songs on the album that's from a little bit before then.
Right.
But like around that time it was just like a lot of like things going on. I had like recent changes. I moved to Florida. I'm like, so it's just a new change of scenery,
Yeah.
just different vibes in general. What's it called? I had lost my great grandmother. That was a very big inspiration. Same thing as my grandfather. So what's it called? There was a lot of like lessons to be learned, a lot of like mental insight that I needed to like build for myself in order to like get through it. But the music is where it came. Like the music is really what helped me kind of get over that. It kind not even get over that. I would say like it just helped
Process.
me put yeah, it had me help me process it for sure. It helped me
Yeah.
process it for sure. It gave me clarity, and it just helps me keep my mind at ease for sure.
Yeah. And the style that you go for, the freestyle, it kind of must feel like you're processing it as you're doing it because
Yeah.
it's very much like painting, but not knowing where you're going to end up when you
For
do that.
sure.
I were there like many songs at all that you scrapped or like you were halfway through and I'm not liking where this is going, or is it like everything that you made just seemed to work and come together and end up on this project?
So I would say I would say the first one, and because I make a lot of music, like I'm the type of person that is like I'm always freestyling, so I'm always giving myself some like, hey, I have more ammunition for like a release or whatever. But
Yeah.
like, I have like so many like unreleased songs that I kind of was just like, I don't think this is ready, or I feel like this is not the project for it. There was
Yeah.
just a lot of like, there's a lot of variety in my music. I have like a couple alternative songs that I were like, this is fire, but I don't think it would be a fit for this sort of album. There's like, yeah, there's just like a bunch of different things. I'm trying to dabble more into like R&B a little bit more, get into my singing bag a little bit. So hopefully in the future we're gonna see some R&B
I have
Moe.
to say, like the singing was definitely something I really vibed with. You got a good voice, man,
Thank you, I appreciate that.
and I was like, I want more of that. That sounds so cool. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm always making songs, and I've probably got like maybe hundreds of songs that I've just never done anything with. You know, you
Saying
start
yeah,
something and give up, or you just save it for later. So I'm interested
yeah.
to see
It's like
what the
mhm,
future is then in terms of what you come up with.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like it's just a lot of like different things, like different walks of life that you can really like observe and just be in. I guess like what I'm saying, just really live, and like you learn lessons. You learn different. paths that you can take. I love to talk about like things of that nature because it's like that's a real big like part, like it's a real big part of like my life, especially like I really want to like get my path down. Like I don't like when like it's just when things are not going the way that I expect them to.
Yeah,
I don't blame it on anything else. I just say, you know what, this must be the path. At the end of the day, no matter how difficult, how treacherous the path can get, we're all it's leading to somewhere.
yeah.
So that's what I feel like the same way for freestyling. It's the same thing.
Okay. So kind of steering into the skid or whatever they call it, isn't it? You just kind of like
Yeah,
you're going with the flow, I guess is
for sure.
how it
For
is.
sure. That's exactly what it is, going with the flow.
Yeah. So who would be interested in your album if you had to sell it? You know how they say like, here's a pen, sell it to me. Um,
Mhm.
if you had to sell it to me, like who's it for? Who would be interested in this project?
I mean, I would say the people that would be interested in this project are the people that like enjoy music, love music. Also, late night vibe people, because I like to make music that, you know what I'm saying, emits a certain vibe, a certain like late night like groove to it that I like to like emphasize on. This
Yeah.
is like car music. Like that's the way I view my music. I view my music as like music that you are on a long road at 3 a.m. and you're thinking
Oh,
about things.
midnight
That's
driving.
it's
Yeah.
midnight drive music. That's the type of music that I like to make. That's mainly what I listen to.
Yeah.
So that's usually like I love like deep thinking. I love like what you call like vibes, different sounds, just
Yeah.
immersiveness in general.
Yeah. It's neon lights. It's Vice
Hmm.
City. Have you ever played that game?
Yep.
It's literally
Yep.
that
Vice
game
City
is the
indeed.
feel.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I found, I mean, I just reacted to this before interviewing because I thought it'd be the best time to do it. And I was like
Mhm.
so relaxed after. I was like, how am I going to do an interview now? Because I'm so relaxed. It's really
Yep.
calming. It's really nice, and it's really nice to
Indeed.
have get like an introspective on you and
Appreciate that.
what's going on. The album kind of starts with a bit of I'd say positivity because you've got like tracks
Indeed.
such as Fast Lane and One Life, where it's kind of the main theme is like, this is where I'm going. I only have one life. I'm going to live it. And then it
Hmm.
kind of goes probably a bit more personal, I'd say, as we go to like the second, final third of the project.
Yeah,
Is
for sure.
when you were
It
putting together the
does.
track list, is that what you envisioned, or was it kind of just like, I'm just going to put these all together, or was there thought behind the flow?
So for the track list, I kind of like the way I sectioned them out. At the beginning of it, I wanted it to be like because it's like do this often, but I wanted to make it like so the first couple of tracks, the first three tracks are just like me now. This is me now.
Yeah,
I want to convey like how I'm like this is what I'm doing now. This is my mindset. This is where I want to go.
yeah,
When I start getting into like tracks like 5 a.m. and conversation, those are kind of like my like, you know, we're gonna vibe, we're gonna but at the end of the day, like this is still the path I want to go. This is still my, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the way I see it is this. At the beginning is the beginning of the path. Those songs in the middle are kind of like the road to get there. They're kind of like my like glory hype days kind of thing. And then
right.
at the end it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a to wrap it all up to give me like perspective on life kind of in a way where it's like do this often and I have Mo's room where it's like I'm just like in my element. I'm at the end of the day I'm in my roots going to where I need to go. That's the way I
Yeah.
saw like the track list.
Yeah, I really vibed with Mo's Room as well. It just felt kind of,
Yeah,
I don't
thank
know, close. That sounds a weird thing coming from another guy, but it felt quite
you.
close and personal in a way, but also
No,
very
for real.
chill, almost like you're just going around to a mate's house and you're sitting on their sofa and you're chilling. It felt a bit
Yeah,
like that. What would you
yeah.
say is your favorite from the album? If you had to choose one, that's difficult. That's difficult.
Yeah, that's a difficult question. It's like asking a parent what's their favorite child. Like it's
Yeah, yeah,
that's an interesting question.
yeah.
Um, I would say, hmm, Dang.
Cool. Yeah.
Dang, that's hard. That's hard. Cause like I love each and every one of those songs for a
Yeah.
different reason. Like they give me a point in time in making the album that I can like remember. They give me like a certain emotion every single time I make each and every one of these songs. So like every
Yeah.
single time I listen to them, I love them for a completely different reason.
Yeah, you've
But
got more reasons than most to enjoy a song because like as a listener, you just get the end result, but you've got the how it felt
yeah.
to make it, how it felt to come up
Hmm.
with the lyrics for it and
Yeah.
everything. I
It's like it's personal. It's way more personal. So it's like it's a hard decision. But
it
I would
is.
say one of my favorites is For You at the end. For You is probably one of my favorite tracks.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
because like it kind of it I hold it dear to my heart because it was for my mom. And at the time this is when my grandfather died, her father. So what's it called? It was like kind of like a memento to that moment in time where it was just like I know that like I'm not I'm this is not where you expected me to be,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out in the long run for sure. It's gonna work out, and I'm gonna make sure that everyone is taken care of, everyone's fed. It don't matter what I
Yeah,
gotta do. So,
if you don't count the bonus track, it's almost a nice closer, isn't it? Looking kind of
yeah,
wrapping things up that have happened in your life. I choose
yeah, for
5 a.m.
sure.
in Phil. It
Yeah,
is
5 a.m.
Philadelphia,
in
isn't it?
Philly. Yes, yep, it's
Yeah.
Philly. Yep,
I'm British, so it looks like 5 a.m. in PHL.
yeah, PHL. But hey,
PHL.
Philly. That's Philly right there.
Yeah.
That's I would say that's probably runner up for mine too. That one was very. It was a very interesting process in making that song because it was like
Mm.
so basically me and Misu we met in the studio in Northeast Philadelphia. We go to a guy out there, his name is Zenith Studios, Zenith Recordings out there, and we kind of just went with the flow of things. But like when we heard the beat, it like sparked emotions that were kind of like deep inside, kind of like you kind of like get that late night vibe. But I need
Yeah.
to tell you something, you know what I mean? It kind of gave me that. So it's like it was a track that both of us really like were able to connect with the beat, and I felt like it just makes people connect with it in general. So
Yeah. No, it was definitely a good collaboration. It came together quite well, which is
yeah,
nice.
thank you.
All right, I got a few more questions for you.
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever performed your music? Uh,
Yeah, I have. I performed a couple times actually. I did a show in Staten Island, New York. I think it was in 2023.
yeah.
In 2023, I did it, and then in 2024. I had a couple shows. I opened up for CeeLo Green. I forget what
What?
date that was, but I opened up for CeeLo Green. Yeah, it was a very, very interesting experience. It was
That's
very,
cool.
yeah, it was surreal. It was surreal. That day I performed You're Good, my latest single. And I had also dropped a music video for that, but yeah, I performed You're Good, and it was a really fun experience. And
That
After Midnight too, really
that's
good songs.
cool. Well, would you
Hmm.
do it more often? I know, like this day and age, it's not as important, is it, to actually
Yeah.
perform live as it used to be? But um, are you looking to do more of that in the
Yeah,
future?
of course. To
Yeah,
be honest with you, like I feel like when I perform, it just gives me like a certain I don't know, a satisfaction. Like it gives you that like that head high. Like
yeah, yeah,
you love to see the crowd feed off of your emotion. You want people to move with you. Like
yeah,
and regardless of what, like it's like it's your art. I want to share my art with everyone. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I wanna pass that vibe around. If I'm not vibing with it, then who's gonna vibe with it, you know?
No, I think
So
that's
I'm
like,
saying.
especially like when I'm making music, I picture myself like doing that in front of people. So
Hmm.
it's nice to
Yeah.
have that connection when you do that. Do you
Indeed.
feel the internet has impacted your approach to being an artist, like the landscape today compared to, I don't know, if we go back 5 years or something like that. I
Yeah,
know
I
you
feel that.
5 years.
I would say,
You've grown up with this landscape, haven't you? So
yeah, I most definitely have. But I would say, yeah, I would say, I feel like it controls everything. Like this day and age is really what, like everything being digitalized, social media, things of that nature. I feel like this is a time where like becoming an artist or like there's different sounds. You just have so much information, so many inspiration, so many like things you can gather to help you
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the net that like I feel like back then was kind of like scarce or gatekeep. I would say like it was kind of like some people were kind of, but like there's like even with like the streamers, like a lot of the streamers are like going up and like you know what I'm saying. So it's like
Yeah.
at this day
We're
and age,
doing
anything's
everything
possible.
now, aren't we? Like
Everything, any no
everything is
matter what, like
possible.
the dedication, put your heart to it. Everything is possible for real. Like you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that's what I believe.
How do you feel like how much time do you spend on like doing content? I think that's the hardest thing I think I find
Yeah.
as an artist is, creating all these kind of like the TikToks, the reels, everything like that.
Yeah,
I feel like
everything.
I'm old when I say
Yeah,
this,
the
but
content is. Yeah, the content gets to me sometimes. But I would say like it's. I just kind of just treat it as like me making music. Like I love making music, so I kind of just try not to see it like a chore. And try to see it as like a like when I open CapCut and I'm making edits or I'm making some promotional pictures or videos for my stuff. I kind of just see it like, oh well, it's just like I kind of find it cool now. Like it's like I'm seeing
it's
myself.
part of it, isn't it?
I'm saying it's really part of it. Like at the end of the day, like when you sit back and like think of it in retrospect, like it's you. You know what I mean? Like it's you that you're doing this for. It's not like
Yeah.
you're doing it for yourself at the end of the day. Like but you're also doing it for like a purpose. You're doing it for like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just
Well,
I feel like
it's good that you're doing that because I find a lot of artists what they do is they release their music and they go, "There you go, world, enjoy my music." And
yeah,
like
it's
and then
there.
they're like, "Why is no one listening to my music? It must be bad." And it's not that. You just need to literally be knocking on every door possible
Yeah, every
all the
door.
time.
Yeah, no matter where I go, hey, you listen to music?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it
That's
doesn't
it.
matter. Like at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying. Post as much as you can. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a 5 second clip or a 2 minute video to an entire stream, like no matter what, like just post it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize. Like it's really like people want to see you as a person and then as an artist as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, if you're saying things, but you have like your image or what you're like, how you are isn't really credible to what you're rapping about, people kind of are gonna tune you out.
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of just like realized that, like, I just gotta be myself. I just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go with the flow, post my pictures, do what I gotta do for
Yeah.
sure. Hmm.
Fantastic. So one
Yeah,
final question.
of course.
What is next for you then? Are we gonna see like a Sleeping with Sirens trap, boom bap? I don't know, mixture.
Well, well, so. I do got some interesting things in the works. I would say that I most definitely got some alternative things on the way. I actually just dropped in like a little EP with one of my friends. He's an alternative artist. His name is Josh Bryant. We just dropped an EP on June 2nd, which was yesterday. We dropped it yesterday.
Oh,
So it's called
nice.
a Ghost in My Stereo. I produced the entire thing. Well, not produced, but mixed and mastered the entire thing.
That's
Aside from
producing.
that, but yeah, so it is producing. But what's it called? Like didn't make the beat.
Yeah.
Instruments made the beat. But you know what I mean. Either way, like it's co-produced.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like it's a really nice listen. It's very like positive vibes. So hey, if anyone go check it out. The Ghost in My Stereo is out on June 2nd. You know what I
Amazing,
mean?
amazing. Well, thank you for coming on. I've really enjoyed this
Yeah, of
chat.
course.
You've been like bright and like upbeat. Definitely helped me stay awake, which is fantastic. So yeah, take
Yeah,
care
of
of
course, of
yourself
course.
and
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
go and listen to Do This Often, guys. It's linked in the description
Mhm.
down below. Take care.
Yeah. All right, thank you. You too, man.
And now it feels so good to say hello, 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 hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you. Thank God it feels so good to